One of the fundamental lessons for basic nutrition that I like to teach my clients is what I call knowing your PFCs. So that just stands for proteins, carbohydrates, and fats. What I like to do and what I think makes it really easy for the average person when they're thinking about how to construct a meal or how to construct a plate is to think about portioning your plate, having some proteins, having maybe some carbohydrates if that's appropriate for that person, having some healthy fats, and having some vegetables. And what you want to be able to do is look at any food and pick up kind of the dominant trait that it has and either be able to put it in that protein category, in a carbohydrate category, in a fat category, or just in kind of like a roughage, leafy green, colorful vegetable kind of category. Because those are the main building blocks of most of our meals. And I'll just wait for that truck to go by. No problem. Okay. The easiest way to go about doing this is, actually, let me just, okay. The easiest way to go about doing this is to just hop on Google, put in whatever food you are curious about, and just see what the predominant nutrient is between protein, carbohydrate, and fat. Now, there's a few tricky ones. So if you think about something like chickpeas, for example, a lot of people, like vegetarians, will say, oh, that's a really great source of protein. But when you actually Google it and look it up, it has way more carbohydrate than protein. In fact, I did this earlier, and 100 grams of chickpeas has 19 grams of protein and 44 grams of net carbs. So you can see it's not really primarily a source of protein, it's more a source of carbohydrate. And that's okay, but it just means you want to know that so you can portion things out on your plate properly. Generally speaking, for protein, you are looking at things that had eyeballs at one time. So if they had eyes, it counts as protein. Other things, maybe like tofu, eggs potentially, and protein supplements could fit in there, but that's about it for protein-dominant foods. Carbohydrate-dominant foods are just about everything, fruits, rice, any kind of grain, bread, all that kind of stuff, potatoes, starchy root vegetables, all those things, obviously sugar, are all carbohydrates. Leafy green vegetables are vegetables that are high in fiber, that are colorful, that require a lot of chewing. And then healthy fats would generally be things like nuts and seeds, cooking oils, butter, olives, coconut, avocado, and that's pretty much the main ones. So all to say, go ahead and do a little bit of research. Make sure you know your PFCs, and you can then look at any food and figure out where it needs to go in your basic meal plan.